tips and best practices when it comes to protecting data. And the top one for me is like the most important thing. And it's what I say to my customers: know your data. So discover your data and inventory your data sources. So understand what data you have within your organization. So what I said about project number earlier, how important is that? Have you got an op number? Have you got like a sales order number? What do these look like within your organization? And decide on your value of that data. So what is the value of your op numbers and data which contain op numbers? Once you've done that, we can start to classify and label your data, so we can apply appropriate protection and retention actions. And then after that, we were able to then monitor and audit that data activity and compliance after that. And the second most important one is actually educate and train users and stakeholders. So you've got all of these compliance policies in place. You've got these information protection labels in place. But if nobody understands or doesn't want to use it, then you're going to get disgruntled employees. So we need to educate your users to actually understand why they need to use it more than anything. And then also their roles and responsibilities when it comes to data as well. And then review and update your data protection strategy regularly. So when I'm doing these projects, I'm constantly talking to organizations about their classification policies, data information protection policies. Most large organizations have this. When it comes to smaller organizations, they don't understand their taxonomy of their data, and that becomes a bit more challenging. But, create, review, update, and understand your data. So these are just basically my data tips and best practices.